Some say Cholmondeley is the Goodwood Festival of Speed of the North, but we say it's an event that deserves to be recognised all by itself. There's an amazing array of cars all ready to take to the track and show us what they can do. This is the 8th Cholmondeley Pageant of Power. This is Overdrive.
In the air, in the water, and most definitely on the land. Cholmondeley packs in all kinds of power into the 3-day event, and this year there's a special guest who has come to entertain the crowds. Now, you may very well have seen this man before. His name's Dougie, and he likes to ride his motorcycle over anything that happens to be in his way, and he does it without putting his feet on the ground. We've managed to prise him from the saddle for a moment.
Thank you for speaking to us. What bike are you riding today?
Yeah, no, today I'm riding a Gasgas 300 two-stroke, and it's quite a light bike really, weighs about 68 kilos, but no seat unfortunately, and certainly the slowest thing here this weekend.
No use for the seat, I guess. How long have you been riding for?
Yeah, I've been riding sort of basically all my life. I started riding bikes when I was 3, first did competitions when I was 9, and I'm 39 now, so I've been riding, sort of seems like forever really, but I still enjoy riding a bike as much as I always have done.
How do you get into trial riding? Is it something that's easy to get into? Can anybody do it?
Yeah, it's relatively easy, to be honest. I mean, we're lucky that it's one of the motorcycle sports where you don't need a circuit, so you don't need marshals, and it's certainly the cheapest motorsport that you can do. There's a couple of federations. The main one is the Motorcycle Union. You can visit their website, and there's like trying places where you can test bikes and pay a small fee, and then they'll put you in touch with local clubs and you're away then, welcome to trials.
Is it an expensive sport to learn?
Not at all, no. I mean, you don't need all the new stuff, and like I said, you don't need to pay, to go on expensive tracks or things like that. You just need a friendly farmer and go and see him and just get started in trials.
So is this the kind of preferred bike that you would have for trials, or?
Yeah, bikes they're all quite similar really. They're all normally around 300cc. They all weigh more or less the same within the regulations, and there isn't so many drastic things that you can do really. So it's also one of those sports where you don't have to have the fastest bike or things like that. It's
good balance.
It is much more down to the rider than some other sports for sure.
When you're not jumping over things on your bike, you're still jumping, or are you
a bit
more of a relaxed person?
No, a bit more relaxed now, yeah. When I was a bit younger it seemed to be like that. Whenever you drove and looked at something, you wish you could have a ride over it, but thankfully those days have gone now, and I can relax a bit now.
Yeah. Well, thank you for speaking to us. It's been lovely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Last year's winners, Radical, have returned to Cholmondeley with this monster, the RXC V8, and hoping to better last year's result is Robbie Kerr. So Robbie, how does the RXC compare to the SR8?
No, it's a great car. It's more of a track car than it is for going at hill climbing, but it's great fun, and I think you'll see out there's plenty of entertainment.
What's the secret to a fast lap around this track?
It's full out of attack. It's so tight and twisty, you just got to stay on the ball and tackle the braking zones and get cleanly on the power.
And what are you doing for the rest of the year, apart from setting blistering times around this track?
Enjoying myself obviously for the next 2 days, but working on the race seat for the rest of the year. Unfortunately we're meant to be in one, but that hasn't been the case, so just keep my head down and keep focused for next year.
The ultimate racing car, Formula 1. There's a few examples of the breed here, joined by the thunderous Formula 5000 racers. But out to spoil the F1 party is Gary Thomas's Force PC. This car is specifically built for sprint and hill climbs, so it should be right at home here then.
The car is it's called a Force racing car. It's really built for hill climbing and sprinting, so very, very short events, which means it's got a very small fuel tank, and less cooling than regular race cars, less braking than regular race cars. Everything is designed for lightweight on the car in order to maximise the power to weight ratio.
What is your best result today?
Well, today it looks like I'm leading at the moment, but that was an interesting run that got me that, because going into the chicane along the back straight, as I touched the brake, I also caught the accelerator, so I fully accelerated another few yards before eventually managing to get it turned in. We then had a very scary moment, sort of tank slapper through the chicane, before sort of making it out miraculously the other side.
Making it through clean, that's the important thing.
Making it through clean, but sort of some very sideways moments during the course of it, yeah.
Okay, so my next question was going to be, do you think you're going to beat the F1 cars? Obviously, you're leading at the moment, over the full weekend. Do you think you're going to be there?
Yeah, but in fairness, this track is not suited to the F1 cars. They're here for the fans to see. Everyone in this paddock wants to be top of the list, so I'm like everybody else.
Gary's performance in the Force saw him take home the prize for the fastest time.
Supermoto is to motorcycles as rallycross is to cars. Some of the best Supermoto riders are at the pageant, and here's Christian Iddon to tell us more.
How are you finding the track today?
Well, the whole time we've been here, it's been off and on with rain, so it's a little bit slippy out there, but it's great fun to ride here at Cholmondeley, and yeah, it's just a real interesting track, especially on these bikes.
Are you missing not having any dirt or anything on the track?
Yeah, obviously on Supermoto we do tarmac and then a dirt section as well, so it's a bit different, but yeah, we just get to showcase what Supermoto bikes can do in front of a wider audience. So and it always seems to be really well received. You know, everyone seems to enjoy it, and we do the wheelies and the stoppies and stuff, and all the fans love it. So,
what bike are you riding today?
My bike's a Husaberg 650. It's my factory bike from when I was doing World Championship. It's quite an old one. It's 2006.
Would you say it was more accessible to everyone?
Supermoto is really, really accessible. I mean, essentially, it's a motocross bike, which is an off-road bike, just with some road tyres on it. There's a little bit more to it than that, but not really. You know, essentially, if you want to go riding, it's very easy to do.
Well, we'll catch you next year then.
Yep, hopefully.
Thank you for speaking with us.
If you want to truly stand out on the road, you need something unique. Alan Millyard is the master of the custom motorcycle, and here he is with Rosie in one of his creations.
So Alan, I see you've named this creation after yourself, the Flying Millyard. Tell me a bit about it. I hear you built this all from scratch by hand.
It's completely from scratch. It's based around a pair of 1940s aeroplane engines from a Pratt & Whitney. It's all completely handmade, all the brass speedo, the forks, the lot. I wanted a cheeky bang bang motorbike. It's called the Flying Millyard because the Americans made a Flying Merkle, which is like a board track racer.
Yeah.
So I copied that theme but put my name in it instead. It's 5,000cc.
5,000.
Yeah.
So what's the top speed it goes?
It's not really made for speed, but it'll do 100 miles an hour.
That's brilliant. So where would you drive it?
On the road.
Just on the road?
Yeah, and on track demonstrations. Yeah.
Do you get much sort of interest when you drive it around?
Oh, everywhere. Everybody looks at this bike. I can park it in a sleepy village and all the grannies that come up and look at it, and young mums with children. Didn't even be interested in motorbikes, they're interested in this bike.
So how many gears does it have?
4 gears and reverse.
It reverses?
Yeah, I can back it up as well.
That's brilliant.
That's an old feature on old bikes that had reverse. They fitted sidecars to them, so they had reverse already. So.
I've genuinely fallen in love with
Smith's
this.
8-day clock, so I'm never late for an appointment. And of course the old horn.
So that's it for Cholmondeley 2015. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next year.